this program's known for going back before you for its success in February. Incredible record. Why do you think that is? What is it about?
Just like, what Coach says, the team gets better as the year goes on. So this is like around that time where the end of the year is close by. So usually teams will see they peak, and especially like San Diego State has got good coaches that can coach them all year. So to get them ready for the moment like this, when it's time to do that final push and get out there.
Do you feel that? Do you feel like what you felt the last couple of years coming in?
Definitely, you can just tell like things become more natural. Like everything is just flowing. The plays, like everybody's on the same understanding, and we're moving through things pretty quicker.
How much did the bye help?
It definitely helped a lot just to be able to settle down for a week, take a deep breath, and get our minds right and bodies right for this last push.
You did, in the last game, you did a great job jumping out of the main guy. You like that assignment? Put on assignment?
Yeah, I mean, I step up to the challenge every time. To be able to do that for my team is all I can ask for. So I'm gonna take the opportunity every chance I get it.
If your role shifted a little bit on this team earlier in the season, obviously you were a scorer, and now it's like every game you've got the number one perimeter option with the team defensively. I know how much that takes out of you and your legs.
Yeah, I mean, but going back to like my sophomore year of high school, it's kind of like the same deal. I'm kind of playing that same position, so I've seen this all before, and just doing what I have to do this year to stay out there and just keep improving myself. Because next year I'll be able to do more offensively. So this year just about doing the little things and proving to them that I can be out there and play.
Coaches talked a little bit about the fouling three-point shooters. It's not just you, but
Right.
you've done it a few times.
Right.
Is that just he's trying to explain that there's an aggression to it?
Right. Right.
Is that just the price you have to pay for being aggressive, or is there something you really see on film?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of hard when you guarding the ball how we guard it, and then they shoot to try to not foul them or not make contact. But that's something we just gonna have to work around and get better at. So Coach got us repping it out in practice, so hopefully it can translate to the game.
How does it feel to be a top 10 or finalist? Got a finalist or just top 10?
Final 10.
Oh, final 10?
Final
How does it
10.
feel to be final 10 on the numbers?
It's cool. I like being honored for playing hard and doing the right things on the court. It's cool being a top 10 finalist, but at the end of the day, we still got 9 league games left and a lot of work to do as a team. So I mean, my focus is more towards what we have coming up in our games and stuff.
Yeah, as young as you are, you know who Julius Irving is?
Yeah, I'm aware of Dr. J.
Your dad instructed you about his legacy?
Yeah, I mean, I think, I don't know if it was ESPN 30 for 30 or something, but me and my dad definitely watched good documentaries of Dr. J, his influence of the game early on. The way, our generation sees him, I see him as MJ's inspiration. So, there's always that figurehead that leads the league, and, a lot of kids gravitate towards him. So I would assume the older generations probably did the same with Dr. J.
His most famous shot was very similar to what you
The little reverse layup, yep. Learned the English through him.
Same thing I asked BJ. You've been in this program a little bit. February is a month that there's just an incredible record.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
It just, us getting better as the season goes along, continually putting in work. This is kind of the turning point in a lot of team seasons, whether it be the positive turning point or the negative turning point. Here at Sdsu, I think just the way we've worked throughout the year, we've been blessed with this being the positive turning point for a lot of our teams in the past, and we're looking to kind of keep it the same tradition.
Nick got ejected in the last game, and right, if you look at the replays, right before he got ejected, Adwood starts talking to you. What was going on in that game? Was he yapping?
It was a little bit of everybody, just a competitive game. Unlike a lot of the teams in the Mountain West, Wyoming, I think only maybe had 1 or 2 guys that I've even recognized from the years before. So, new faces, everyone's competitive. If you're coming into a new conference with a whole new team and you're playing San Diego State, it's not like you think anything of us. It's another team in the conference. So I like how they came in with that aggression and, that competitiveness, and it allowed us to kind of show our competitiveness. Of course, we got to close it up like late in the game, up 11 with 15 seconds. We just got to go out there with the win and walk out of there, show a little bit more pride. But I mean, it was both sides talking, both sides competing, and that's what you love about playing basketball, honestly.
It looked like you said to him, "Don't talk to me anymore."
It was more just me walking. The ref had told me to get off the free throw line. He had seen us talking. We had been talking. He was guarding me a little bit of the game. We've been talking a little bit before that. And then it got to the point where I looked at the scoreboard and realized we were up with 10 seconds left, so there was no point. I just walked away, stopped talking, and that thing was over.
The last few years you could see statistical trends that kind of point towards this position in February. This year there aren't as many, but do you see things within the team that kind of indicates that this is?
Yeah, I think anybody who's watched us this year has seen the flashes. One thing I'll say is, we always talk about it, how young we are and how inexperienced we are. I was really surprised with the flashes that we showed early in the year against great teams like Creighton and Houston. So we know what we're capable of. We know what we can do as a team when we're fully locked in. I think it's just about being more mature late on in the year. And, I don't think it's one of the teams where, we start bad and finish great. I think it's one of the teams where we had great flashes early, great flashes through the middle, and we just got to clean that up and continue to, strive to be great all 40 minutes of the game.
I saw a metric today that indicated you're one of the top 3 or 4 teams in the country, the whole country, out of 360 teams in terms of playing up to your competition.
Yep. Probably if you show the metrics of us playing down our competition, it'd probably be the same way. So, the way I see it, I don't think we're really playing up. I think it's more of us playing down to the level of our competition. I think we're a really talented team. I think when we're all locked in and focused, we're as good as any team in the country. So we got to be able to show that in nights where it's maybe not coming into a great attendance of fans and a team who's historically really good or metric-wise that year really good. I think we just got to be more focused in every single game we come into.
Last thing for me, you had a couple off days this week. How much did that help?
It's always great to, especially in this long season, be able to have a few days off and just get your mental back and your body back to playing shape, and so I think we all benefited from that, even the coaches. So.